record.
that's
Okay, so let me record it. So you can off your camera if you don't want your face to be shown. No problem.
okay.
Yes. So we have for consonants 4 levels of classification. Number 1, they are called the occlusive. And these are consonants that are produced with an explosion. The air comes through an explosion from the mouth. Number 2, we call them the constrictive. Now, this constrictive, these are consonants that you produce, the air does not come out at once, it escapes. Number 3, what we call les sonantes, which is those particular consonants. And these are the 3 categories of consonants. Now, when you come to the occlusive, there are 6 of them. So we are going to run through the 6 right now. When we come to the constrictive, there are 6 as well. When you come to the sonants, we also have 6 thereabouts. So let's begin with the occlusive, which are the ones that are produced when there is a total blockage of air in the mouth and then the air escapes at once. Please try pronouncing the word photo for us.
Photo.
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 Good. Now, this consonant F and this consonant V that we have here, they are both what we call occlusive. That is, they are produced with air coming out at once, escaping. There is a total blockage of air initially, and then the air escapes at once. Let's pick F. You see that for F, it is not, for F, there's no blockage of air. For V, there's no total blockage of air. But if you go back, and let's say we begin from the consonant B, for example, B, D. And let's take it up from there now. The consonant B and the consonant D. B. Pronounce bebe, please.
Bebe.
Bebe. Okay. Pronounce the word pomme.
Pomme.
Good. Oh yeah, pronounce this word devoir.
Devoir.
Good. Okay, pronounce again a word like très bien.
Très bien.
Très bien.
Très bien.
Okay. Now pronounce the word gomme or garçon.
Garçon.
Okay. Now, this list of phonemes you just pronounced now, you see that the air escape, it comes out at once. It doesn't escape, right? Pronounce this word femme.
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 Okay. Pronounce this other word, voiture.
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 Okay. Pronounce this word savoir.
Savoir.
Again, savoir. Take it again, savoir. Okay. Now, the first sets of phonemes we pronounce, the air comes out at once. Whereas for the second set of phoneme, you will find that the air does not just come out at once. It escapes gradually. Now, those phonemes that you pronounce with the air, there is a total blockage of air in the mouth, before there is an explosion, kind of, they are called the occlusive. Whereas the ones that you pronounce, and there's no total blockage of air, there's just a partial blockage of air, they are called the constrictive phonemes. So if you look at the phoneme B, as in bonbon, the phoneme B, as in bebe, you are going to find that the air escapes in that context at once. Whereas, if you come to a phoneme like femme, the air does not just come out at once, it escapes gradually. So that means there is a partial blockage of air in pronouncing femme than when you are pronouncing bebe. So this dichotomy is what distinguishes these two phonemes. Now, in the context of our interaction today, what's the key takeaway? What are we looking at precisely? And what is so important here? Why go through all these phonemes? Now, unlike the vowels we have studied before now, the consonants are a bit more straightforward. But be that as it may, there are some of them that are a bit tricky. So that is the key thing we are going to try and bring at as we look at them. So I will share the screen now, and then we're going to look at from the first one. Let's begin with bay and day, and then we're going to be going very, very fast in that context. So let's have it now on the screen. Okay. Let's share this. Let's have this. All right. So you can see the screen now is a bit white. The document is still loading.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm sharing it now. So we're going to run through 18 phonemes. Let me see how many minutes it's going to take us. And I'll point out those key things that are left. And I think with that, your pronunciation will be updated. It's already very good, but we want to update it so that you know why you're pronouncing this as this. It's important. Okay, this is still a vowel, nasal. Let's go there. It's still loading. I don't know why it's taking time to load. So be faster. Okay. Are we there yet? Not so sure. No, we're still in nasal. Still in nasal. We're still in nasals. Still in nasals. We're still in nasals. What else? What else? Okay. So we're still in nasals. Oh my goodness. This one is taking time. Okay, now where we are. So let me just explain all of them to you now. You can see the screen, right?
Yes.
Good. So look at this one. We call them occlusive. When you pronounce these phonemes, there is a total blockage of air initially in your mouth, and then it comes out at once. What are these phonemes? Let's take them after one after the other. Say p, p,
P.
t,
P. T.
ku,
Q.
b,
B.
d,
D.
g.
G.
So these 6 phonemes, to realize them, there's a total blockage of air initially when you're realizing them. But let's say the next 6, S.
S.
For us, that's the phoneme. Okay, like I saying short, like I saying like she. We have F,
S.
F, F.
F.
Yes, we have Z, and then we have J, then we have V. Now these 12 phonemes are what we call the occlusive and of course the constrictive. So the first set, which is this occlusive here, there is a total blockage of air. Whereas for the second one, there is a partial blockage of air. I'm trying to emphasize that because you will need it over and over again. So let's take it now. The last one, we call them sonant. Can you see sonant? This is it. And this sonant, can you see it? Sonant. What we call liquid and nasal. Now we have R, like your R. We have L. You have M, N, N. These three are nasals. These two, they are called son liquide. We have vibrant and lateral. Forget about the jargons of the language. Let's delve into it now and pick them apart. Now, the very first thing to note, look at this statement here. What we call sonorité. When we say something is sonorité, that is, there is a vibration in your vocal cord when you are pronouncing those phonemes. You get it now? So there are some phonemes you pronounce, there will be a vibration in your vocal cord, these consonant phonemes. Whereas there are others you pronounce, there's no vibration. So I'm going to be using these terminologies as we walk through this particular phonemes. So let's begin with the first six. When we say those six, which is your B, D, G, K, and the rest, then look at it now, there is a total blockage of air. Les consonnes occlusives sont des sons produits par l'air qui rencontrent obstacle total. That is, when you produce those phonemes, there's a total blockage of air, first of all, and then the sound will not come out after a while. That's the key thing to note there. Now, outside that, you are going to also find out that these phonemes that have a blockage of air, there are three types. Either the phoneme is produced at the level of the lip, or at the teeth, or at the palate. So I have called the bilabia, donta, and the palatal sounds. Okay, are you there? Hello.
I'm here. I'm here.
So I'm bringing this key concept now. You don't need them, it will help you pronounce better. So two of those phonemes are produced at the level of the lip, two at the with the teeth, we call it donta sound, and then we have the palatal sound. So these are those phonemes. Now let's take them one after the other. Look at the six. Let's read the words. Poo. Can you pronounce that, please?
Poo.
Okay. Two.
Tooth.
Not tooth. Two.
Two. It's two.
Yes. We have ku.
Yes, cool.
We have be.
Be.
De.
De.
Ge.
Ge.
We have boo, do, and gu. Now, all these six phonemes, as you see here, they are all occlusive, meaning when you pronounce them, there's a total blockage of air, first of all. I don't want to keep emphasizing that. So let's pick them one after the other and see how it goes. And then we'll see how it goes. Let's pick the first one, which is the first one is what? Be and pay. That's the first one we're going to deal with here. Be and pay. Now, for the be and pay, if you pronounce those two words, if you have something like a lip gloss on your lip, you are going to feel that you are messing up with it. Pronounce these two words for us, doctor. Okay.
Po.
Yes.
Bo.
Now you see that your two lips are touching, right?
Yes.
We call them bilabial sound. Number two, when you pronounce the word po and bo, initially there was a total blockage of air in the mouth, right?
Yes.
And all of a sudden the air comes out. So they call them the kind of phoneme occlusive. Now let's pick the be and pay. What gives you the phoneme is simply P will give you as in pas, apprend. B as in bon, abaille. Do you get it now? These are the only ways you realize the phoneme. But look at a word like this. A, B, S, E, N, T. Can you pronounce it for me, please?
Abson.
Again?
Abson.
It's absent.
Abson.
The B here becomes P. There's a process of assimilation in this context. That's high level of phonetics. So note that word is abson. Abson.
Abson.
Yes, abson for that particular word. So note it as you go ahead. Now, beyond these two, be and pay, let's look at the other two phonemes, because there are 6 of them in this context. So we have seen be, we have seen pay. The next phoneme we are going to be seeing now is going to be te and de. Now that B and P are produced with the aid of the 2 lips. So we call them bilabial sounds. Is that okay? Bilabial sounds.
Yes, sir.
The 2 lips that I used to pronounce it. So that's where it is realized, the 2 lips. Now pronounce paw and ball again. Put your hand on your throat like this. Paw, ball.
Paw, ball.
Now say pay, bay, pay, bay. Just put your hand on your throat and pronounce those 2 things. Pay and bay.
Pay.
What's the difference?
Pay.
What's the difference?
Paw, pay. Okay, for pay, it's as if there's sound coming out more freely.
Okay.
Paw, the sound is like held back a bit before it's finally, the air rather, before it's finally free.
Okay.
Paw, pay, pay, paw, pay, pay.
You just say pay, bay, pay, bay, pay, bay.
Pay, pay, pay.
What did you notice?
Pay, pay. I'm trying to, I don't get what you're asking for when you say what did I notice, because I'm noticing
Is there a vibration
things.
in your vocal cord in any of them?
Pay, 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 pay. Yeah, there is a slight vibration when I say pay and bay, unlike when I say pour.
Okay, which one has the vibration?
Pour.
Is it the pay or the bay?
Pay, bay, bay.
Bay has vibration, exactly. Meaning bay is sonor. I mentioned that for you that there's a vibration. Now look at the next 2 phonemes. We have what? Can you pronounce these 2 words for us, please? Very fast.
Say, day.
Now, which one has vibration out of these 2?
Say, day. I'm coming. Say, day. Day has vibration.
Exactly. Day has vibration. But that's the only difference between these 2 phonemes. Now, say, day. Pronounce that word again. Is your teeth touching your lip? Say, day. Or is your tongue touching your teeth?
Say, day.
Say, day.
No,
say.
no.
So what do you notice in your mouth?
My tongue is not touching.
Your tongue and your teeth, are they meeting? Say, day, say, day, say,
No.
day. This is the dental sound. And for this sound is the teeth up and the tongue that are in contact. Okay, pronounce the word travail.
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 Good. Now, travail, what you have there is the tip of your tongue against your upper teeth. Say, day, if you are getting it right. The tip of your tongue is touching your upper teeth. Are you seeing it?
Yes.
Good. So those are called dental sound. Now, what gives you that sound? That's the key thing you want to know. That's our emphasis we are reading. Look at this section. T, double T, TH. Then D in liaison. Right? Example.
Yes, sir.
Ami, grand ami, the D becomes T, grand ami. We have ton, aton, and théâtre. For day, it's only D, double D, or DH. Example, don, addition, adhesion. Do you get it now? So that's what gives you the phoneme, generally. That's what gives you the phoneme. Now, beyond these 4 sounds we have seen so far, you are going to also discover that there's two more sounds that is under the occlusive, which is G and K. Which are this and G. So let's look at those two very briefly, and then we're gonna go to the F and V we almost started with. Okay, we're getting close. Why is this thing taking time to load? This is unusual.
Network.
No, I'm not online. Okay, good. Here we are. So, okay, pronounce these two words for us.
Cool. Good.
Again?
Cool. Good.
Good. Cool. Good. Good. Now, here is where I want to start explanation from. Please read this sentence for us, this first one for us, please.
Oh.
That's QU.
Oh, sorry. I thought it's O. Ke, keski pas, keski pas isi sitar.
What's happening here so late? Now, my emphasis is that you see QU give you that Q, that case phoneme. Now, let's now look at how you derive these phonemes in a word. Let's come down now. Can you see this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's begin with the K, this particular one. Pronounce these words for us, all of them.
Cafe. Acro. Joy. Wait, oh. Cafe. Acro. The. Kai. Kaki.
Okay.
Kaki.
Okay. Now pronounce these ones here for us.
Gar. Gu. Gi.
Okay. Now let me explain the phenomenon that happened here for all of them. Now, what gives you the phoneme K? When you have C, double C or CH, followed by O, followed by A, followed by U, C followed by A, C followed by O, C followed by U will give you that K. Letter K will give you that QU. Is why we have, can you see the QU there now? QU
Yes.
is pronounced as K any day, anytime. Now we come to cafe. A is A, F, A, cafe, acro, K. Now I told you when we studied vowels that A, I, as the last syllable of a word, is pronounced as what? A.
Yes.
Can you remember? So pronounce this word for me again.
K.
K. Then you have khaki. Now, C before A, O, you give you that K. Now, G followed by A, O, or U, or GU any day gives you that G. We have Ga, Gu. So pronounce this word for me.
Gi.
G. Because the G will give you that G. And then I, Y is what? E becomes G. You see how it works now. You must combine all the knowledge together. So these are basically the first six phonemes of the consonant. Now we want to go to the next section, which is called the constrictive. The constrictive. Now for this constrictive, these first six we have seen, which are the occlusive, the air is totally blocked when the sound is before the sound is pronounced. Now these next six we are going to now, the air is not totally blocked, but it's partially blocked before the sound is articulated. And that begins from chapter 235. So let's scroll down there now and deal with it. But before we go on, do you have any questions so far?
No, sir. I'm coming.
No questions so far? Okay, that's good. We will now continue with the occlusive, with the constrictive, the ones that the air is partially blocked, unlike these ones that are totally blocked. So to buttress on what I just said now, let's share the screen again and see how far we can go. Okay, we have this, we have this, we have this. Please, can you do us a favor by reading this for us?
Les consonnes constructives.
The consonant constrictive, that is, this, unlike the occlusive on the first six, where the air is totally blocked. Look at this word here, obstacle partiel. Can you see that? Les sons constrictifs sont des sons produits par l'air qui rencontrent un obstacle partiel. There is just a minimal resistance. The air is not totally blocked when you are pronouncing these particular phonemes. Just like the other one, these particular phonemes, there are also 6 of them. Do you get it now? We also have 6 of these phonemes in this context. Now let's take them one after the other. These 6 phonemes. We have the ones that are produced by the lip and the teeth. We call them labiodontal, the lip and the teeth. We have the one that you produce with the tongue and the teeth coming together. We have one called by the tongue and the palate, the hard palate. We call them palatal. So we have dontal sound, labiodontal, and then we have palatal sounds. Forget about those jargons. Let's see, we have 10 minutes more. Let's deal with this in 10 minutes, how far we can go. So let's look at each of them. So, okay, pronounce the words for us very fast. Pronounce this word for us. Go ahead.
Fou.
Fou. The next one, please.
Sou.
The next one.
Chou.
The next one.
Vous.
The next one.
Zou.
And this last one.
Jou.
Now, the one produced by with the aid of the tongue and teeth is F, V. We have S, Z. We have sh and sh. So these are the 6 phonemes we want to look at right now. We're going to look at each of them as fast as we can now. Let's begin with the first one. You already have the recording, which I've listened to before now. So let's deal with the very first one of these phonemes. Let's begin with the F and the V. Can you please pronounce these 2 words again for us?
V.
Again?
V.
Okay, I know you're using your ERO as A, but for this word, ERO is not A here.
So fair and V.
Yes. ERO is not A here, so it's fair, V. The key thing is F. Fair. Your upper teeth against your lower lip. V. Upper teeth against your lower lip. So it's called labiodontal. But where are we going to? Why look at this so that you can help in your pronunciation? Let's look at how they are realized. Now for V, that's one that has vibration, right? Whereas fair, there's no vibration. But look at it. You have this. Read out these 3 words for us. Go ahead, please.
Okay.
Okay, read for us.
Yes, sir. Fille.
Yes.
Effet.
Yes. Photo. All right, read the remaining 2 for us down here.
Voiture. Voiture. You say wagon.
Wagon, exactly. Now, to realize this phoneme F in French, it's either letter F, double F, or PH that gives you that. Whereas for V, only letter V, and at times for W, W. And these are words borrowed from German most of the time. So you call it wagon, Abi, in English. In German, it's called
Yes.
wagon. So the French uses
Yes.
wagon. Yes, the French uses wagon. So that's how you have those two. So that's the only way you get that particular phoneme in French. Outside that, there is no other way. So we have seen F, we have seen V. The next phoneme now is going to be S and Z. In fact, this is where my students normally have issues when I teach phonetics because the rules are very interesting. So I will take most of the remaining time to deal with that as we go along now. Okay, please pronounce this for us. Hello?
Okay. Poisson.
Again?
Poison.
Poisson.
Poisson.
Yes.
Poison.
Good. Poisson, poison. Double S. One S between two vowels,
Fish.
giving us Z. Can you read these two words for us?
Bienheureuse.
Okay.
Veilleuse.
Okay, that is
No.
semi-vowels.
Veilleuse. S.
Okay. Bienheureuse, vieillesse. Bienheureuse,
Yes.
vieillesse. Good. You find out that S, there's no vibration. Z, there's a vibration when you're pronouncing it. But let's now go to
Yes.
the business of the day as far as these two phonemes are concerned. Can you see that the rules are very many here?
There are plenty.
Okay, good. Now please pronounce all these words for me that I underlined. Start from savoir. Go ahead. Be fast.
Savoir.
Mm-hmm.
Pons.
Yes.
Poisson.
Mm-hmm.
Descend.
Look at it again. E before double consonant.
Descend.
Yes.
Solar.
Mm-hmm.
Cinéma.
Mm-hmm.
Cycle.
Good.
Ça.
Mm-hmm.
Garçon.
Correct.
Reçu.
Perfect.
Nation.
Okay.
Passion.
Okay.
10.
Good.
Soixante.
Again.
Soixante.
Passant.
Soixante.
Okay. Now pronounce this for me. These words.
Poison.
Okay.
12.
Good.
Tes enfants.
Okay.
Deux amis.
Good. Now you pronounce all of them perfectly. Now the first thing when you have S between two vowels is pronounced as Z. Savoir. S alone rather as S. Ponce. You see that? Ponce. Ponce. Now you have S and XC in poisson, descend. You have poisson, double S giving you S. SC, sond, descend. You have, we say C before A, O, or you give you what? Right?
Yes, sir.
But when you have C before E or I or Y, become what? S. Solar, cinema, cycle. Now, we said C before A, O, you give you that. But when you have say D, can you see this say D? It becomes S. So we have sa. Sa, garçon, reçu. Now you have TI. In fact, this one is the most tricky. You have TI. When another vowel comes after TI, it becomes S. Example, nation. Would you say nation? Passion. Would you say passion? That because there is another vowel after the I following the T becomes sion. Then for S, for these peculiar cases of this and soissons, you have that. Now, when you have letter X, it's not in this rule, but let me add it. Letter X followed by I mean S in between a consonant and a vowel. X between consonant and a vowel give you ks. Example of such is expliquer. EXPLIQUER. You know that verb to explain. Expliquer.
Okay.
So because that X is between a consonant and a vowel, I give you that X. Or you have that same X between two vowels. For example, you have examine. Examine, for example, it becomes G, G, and Z. So that letter X
Oh.
gives you give you four consonants. We have X or X. This one is between a consonant and a vowel. So in between two vowels. Is that okay? So you have your S
Yes.
between a vowel giving you what? Z. Your Z, of course, giving you Z. Then your X and your X in liaison form, those are me, gives you Z at the same time. So that's why I'm going to stop this phonetics for now. Our time is up. Zoom will soon log us out. So I'm stopping the sharing. Let's go back to our meet and finish up with our meeting. We can't do any other Zoom now until another 10 minutes.
No problem, sir. Thank you, sir.